Hey, Mrparka here for an update. I'm just going to hop into this thing immediately. Starting with VHSs, I picked up a Madballs VHS off the VHS trading group on Facebook. Have not seen these movies since I was a kid. The only thing I remember is watching a commercial for the little shoelace thing here. What is it? High Tops Video. Remember that logo popping up, and I remember watching a trailer for one of these. And I did used to have the toys. Been a very long time. This is Escape from Orb. There's another one out there. Madball jokes. I don't know. But, yeah. That's Madballs. We have a VHS tape here of Jim Vanbebber's Lost Super 8mm double feature Roadtrip and White Trash. Never before released. These you get them over at the Jimmy Screamer Cruise. He did the Where the Dead Go to Die movie. You get them at his website, which is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Jim Vanbebber's movies, his shorts, his features. I've seen everything he's been in and everything he's done except this and Zombie Cult Massacre, and I believe another short movie he was in called The Ranged. But I've seen everything else, and I'm a big fan of his. And he also sent along this thing here, this mixtape. So cool. Can't wait to watch that. Then we have another VHS here. I got this from John Dickey. I picked this up. This is The Secret Life of Dorian Gray, a.k.a. I got this VHS because I actually really enjoyed this one. I thought this film was really great. This is kind of like your sleazy version of Dorian Gray, done by the guy who did What Have You Done to Solange? I don't want to pronounce his name. Don't make me. Massimo Dalladro, or whatever his name is. You guys know it. I don't know how to say it. But, yeah, this is a great movie. I really love it. If I can close the damn thing. There we go. Yeah, it's a clam. I don't really necessarily want to show the back because there's some nudity, but there we go. No nudity there. Yeah, Elmont Burger and Herbert Lommer in it. It's a great movie. Elmont Burger, I should say. And let's get into the Blu-rays. Here we go. We have VHS, which I watched this. It's a horror anthology, a found footage type deal with a lot of big hype and a lot of big directors behind it. I watched it, and I got to say I was really disappointed. I thought it just turned out like mediocre, 5.5 out of 10. The story I did like was the one shot with the Skype webcams, which didn't really make any sense why it would be on VHS. It was kind of weird. Some of the stories, I just mean it was kind of laziness, lazy writing, kind of predictable stuff here, or just boring, tedious stuff here. The Ty West's story was awful. Oh, it's bad with a really cheesy twist at the end. The last story took place in '98, but there was cars from 2000, stuff like that. Just not giving a flying fuck shit. It looked like a high budget, bigger budget movie trying to impersonate a low budget movie that was trying to impersonate a high budget movie. If that makes any sense to anybody, but that's VHS. Worth a rental because there's some interesting ideas, some cool things, but just didn't live up to the hype. Not at all. Psycho Street, I got this from one of the filmmakers. I've not watched this. Another horror anthology. The commercial looked pretty damn crazy. The Blu-ray, I don't know if it's going to be available, but there's a DVD on Amazon. The director, the guy who sent this to me, who I bought it from, is a super nice guy. Really, really nice. And then we have The House of Dark Shadows by Dan Curtis. Never got into the Dark Shadows television program, so I'm not really familiar with it, but I was told that these were kind of similar to the movie. Kind of like made along the same time as the movie, but they could have an ending, and they were a little harder than the show. So it's House of Dark Shadows and Night of Dark Shadows. I believe this was the first one, and I believe this is the sequel, and I believe the sequel was a pile of shit, is what people were telling me. But that is House of Dark Shadows and Night of Dark Shadows, both directed by Dan Curtis, who's an awesome director. Then we have Transpotting, which is a movie I've never seen, which is really bad on my part, and I really enjoy some of Danny Boyle's work I've seen. I'm a big fan of 20 Days Later. Love it or hate it. I love it, personally. But that is Transpotting. Then we have Night of the Devils, which I did a review for. This is a really cool, I believe it's Italian horror film. Yeah, definitely Italian. Really unfolds nice, really cool story. Same, from the same story as the Wardelock from Mario Bava's Black Sabbath. I think this is superior. And then we have Extens, which is the name of the video game in this really crazy David Cronenberg movie, like it or hate it. It does feel a little bit kind of like some Naked Lunch in there and some Videodrome in there, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool. Great cast in this. I was entertained, and I thought it was pretty good on Mind Screw. Let's go into the DVDs. Devil's Rock, haven't seen this, picked it up for a few bucks. Heard good things. It's got Nazis, it's got a devil thing in it. Meh. Sold. Then we have Dead Season, again, $3. I figured, why the hell not? Didn't look too bad. I love zombie films, like I said. Then we have Visions of Ecstasy. Also comes with Sacred Flesh. This is the films of Nigel Wingrove, which I'm not familiar with, but this is Redemption. Yeah, this has been postponed a couple times, but now I look forward to watching it. I love shorts. It's I love the disc, which just include a bunch of the director's work, so you can just see a lot of it. Big chunk of his work there. Christmas Horror Bloodbeat. This is from Apprehensive Films. They release kind of these like bad looking VHS type deals, but this is a 80s slasher film. I've never seen it. It's a Christmas slasher, limited to 500. I got 107. Not seen this movie. Heard mixed things. Heard funny things is more like it. Heard all bad things, but some people enjoyed it anyways. I got this just for the whole exploitive factor of crappiness. It looks like, not exploitive, but yeah, it looks like crap to me. So I thought it'd be funny. And the idea that they made a movie about a killer wrestler around the same time that Chris Benoit killed his family is just unspeakably bad to me. But that is Wrestlemaniac. Rey Mysterio. Oh, finally I got the Paradise Lost, Purgatory, the third one. I watched 1 and 2, and then I had the box set of that, so I had to get 3 to watch. I loved them. They're great documentaries with Metallica doing the soundtrack. Love or hate Metallica, it fits really well with these soundtracks. It's a great case and it shows really how poor the justice system can be and how stubborn the police and judges can be. Even some of the people that thought they were guilty changed their mind. But the judge, in his own stupidity, just won't do it. And the cop. I could even see the cop, telling himself to sleep at night. But the judge was probably the worst judge I've ever seen. Just all-out incompetent asshole. Ridiculous. But very, very sad story about 3 children who are murdered and 3 teenagers who are pinned for the murders. The first one kind of just shows you it. And, it doesn't really, it's a little biased, but it's not horribly biased where they're like, blah, 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 but you get the point that you think these are innocent. And the second one pushes more into the details, shows one of the stepfathers, John Mark Byers. You see how crazy and how messed up this guy is from the incident. And then the third one, I don't want to give too much away, but, it comes to, and it's finally an end to the case. Great movie, great documentary. Really happy with them. Death Machines. I've not watched this. The Game of Death movie looks pretty weird, pretty wild. Heard good things, actually. I heard people want to see a great print of it, but probably won't be happening. Then we have It Came From Somewhere Else, which is really, really cheap. This is a Xenon. I don't know. It looks splatter, gory, crappy fun, which schlocky sci-fi stuff, which looks like something I would enjoy. Then we have Bloodlust, which is actually an Australian film. This is I think this is like a 10th and a 20th anniversary. I'm not really necessarily sure, but this is import here. 18, restricted over. 3 crazy killer, 3 million in cash. Nothing can keep them apart. This sounds awesome, to be brutally honest, and I can't wait to watch it. And then we have A Chance in Hell, which is really cool about Nazis doing experiments on zombies or something, and these American soldiers come in and they fight the zombies. It's it's only 35 minutes. A Chance in Hell. Looks really cool. Can't wait to watch that one. You can find it online to buy from the directors, the filmmakers. Then we got 6 Warner Archives, My Demon Lover. I've seen parts of this movie, a little silly from what I remember. Macabre, which I've not seen. I believe it's a William Castle film. Yep. If I can pull these damn things off here. Alright, Robert Mitchum, Going Home. This sounded interesting to me. I think Robert Mitchum's a really good actor, and I thought he was really great in Night of the Hunter. I think he's just got one of those great voices as well. And this one sounds really cool. He killed his wife years ago in front of his son, and he comes back. He gets out of prison, and his son wants nothing to do with him. Sitting Target. Big Oliver Reed fan, and Donald Farmer's talking about this movie at Cinema Wasteland, so I had to check it out. He said it just had one of the most downbeat endings of all time. And, yeah, Oliver Reed's the man. We have Return to Salem's Lot. They had a deal here. It was like $10 a piece, so I got 6 of them. Yeah, I barely remember the first one, but this one's by Larry Cohen, so I picked it up. And what else is the last one? The Sorcerers. This is actually Michael Reeves' 3rd film, or not 3rd, it's one of his first films, but it's his 3rd film to be released on DVD. He also did She-Beast and Witchfinder General, which is a great film. I've not watched the other other one, She Beast, or this one, but I've seen Witchfinder General, and that enough was for me to pick up his other two films. I've had the other one for a while, but this is a Warner Archive one. It's got Boris Karloff in it. This director died very young, very tragic death, I believe, involving drugs. Then we have Zombie Undead, which I did a review for. This is a pretty decent, you know, British, you know, kill some time zombie movie. Then we have, this case beat the shit, but it was $6, and you get Vice Academy 1, 2, and 3, well, with Leanna Quigley. So, yeah. Ginger Lynn looks like she's in 2 and 3. I love Leanna Quigley, so, boom. That's what you get. Then what do we have here? American Nightmare, which is a Canadian film, oddly enough, with Michael Ironside. Heard it's a slasher. Heard not too many good things about it, but it's Katrina's Nightmare Theater. I've been picking up all these. And then we have Waves of Lust, which is a Ruggero Deodato thriller type deal on a boat. I enjoyed it quite a much. Quite a much, yes. Yeah, good stuff here. Al Cliver's in it, and what's this guy? He plays a jerk, and John Steiner, or Steiner, or Steiner. He also is in the famous Tenenbaum, and he does great in that, and he does well in this one too. He's a real creep in this movie. And then we have Werewolf Fever, which is a really fun, just silly, low-budget werewolf movie taking place in a fast food restaurant. They're trapped in there. There's a crazy werewolf out there killing people. The review for that one. Then we have The Fantasies, which is another Katrina Midnight Hour type deal. I've not watched this one either. Yeah, but I pick up all these. Let me know how this one is if you guys have seen it. Then we have Gator Bait 1 and 2, not bootlegs, which Panama has been saying they're going to release this on their website for months, years actually, and it never happened. And I got it on Amazon, and it popped up, and I was like, "Well, the Gator Bait's been released." It doesn't look like too great of a copy, but I guess it's as official as we're going to get. Director's Special Edition. I have seen this one, and this one is actually pretty fun. Hicksploitation stuff, good Hicksploitation. So that's Gator Bait. Looks like it even had a feature on there, bonus and Gator Bait 2 from Panama Films. They're also supposed to release October Blood, so I can't wait. I'm going to watch probably number 2 and 1, see what's up with these releases, see if they're any good. But Gator Bait. And then we have Slice, which is highly recommended movie that went under the radar. I had no clue what it was, and ODD is like, if you got that, watch it. Yeah, and I did, and it was amazing. It's like a drama type deal where this guy, he's in prison, and they think he knows this killer's putting these dismembered bodies in suitcases and stuff, so they let him out, and he tries to track him down, and he goes to his old hometown, and he starts seeing all these flashbacks with him and the killer as a kid, or he thinks it's the killer as a kid. And it's really great, really good drama, horror, suspense, action, everything you would want in a movie. It's from Thailand. I really loved it. Great film with good twist. And then we have Avatab. But this is like a Korean horror movie, 3 stories, and they all intertwine at the end. Pretty decent stuff. Starts off pretty slow, but the payoff's pretty much worth it. Not great, but pretty good. Then we have Deathbed, that Patton Oswalt made famous, the bed that eats people, from Cult Epics. Yeah. I don't even really know. I've never seen this, but I've heard things about it. We have Strip Mahjong Battle Royale, which is kind of a fun game of death movie where they play like a strip poker type deal, and the loser gets killed. Not very gory, but very, very perverted. Then we have X Game, which is another game of death movie, which I really was happy with the twist and things like that and the brutality in it. This is a really cool movie. I'd recommend that. And last but certainly not least, we have Dead City. This is a DVD from the UK. I just got the VHS from Voltra Video, so this is Dead City DVD I picked up. Pretty beat up, but yeah. Thank you very much, people, for watching, and have a good one.